So Brody Mychek being the number one forward, would it be the strangest key position forward to ever win a premiership?
Well, I thought you were going to go in a different direction there because the other week you were posing, is this going to be the worst flag winner in a little while? But you haven't been brave enough to say that on air.
I think the Brisbane Lions of 01, 2, 3 would beat both of these sides by
maybe
30 goals.
Maybe that 30 goals.
30 goals.
Funny you say that. I'm so annoyed with myself. I thought I took a screenshot. I've been madly looking for it on my phone because I wanted you to bring that up because another one of your favourites, a different ratings guy off social media. I don't know who he is. I've got to do some more research on this.
What?
He's rated each team and each grand finalist over the last 25 years based on some certain metrics, comparing them to other teams. And if you were going to say these were weak grand final teams, I laughed because the 90 he started in 99. The 99 North team was one of the lowest rated grand final teams. So I was waiting to pull that on you, but I don't have the screenshot, so I'm going to save it for next week.
And who was this Poindexter?
I don't. I'm annoyed. I had it here. I thought I was
99 was one of the weakest.
Yeah, that was and then Carlton was rated even lower. They were rated as nearly the worst grand finalist out of the whole 25 years. So, so you had an easy grand final opponent, and your side wasn't that good. That's what.
And Essendon, who's basically had the same team in 99 and then won it in 2000.
They were
some people saying that's one of the best teams.
They were the highest rated, along with Geelong of 07 maybe.
Okay, and that team that's rated the highest didn't even get to the grand final the year before. So you know what Poindexter doesn't measure? You know what they don't measure? They don't measure what's up in here, right? They don't measure how a desire or a want or courage. They don't measure any of that on the day. Do they?
I knew that it would really push your butt.
So where did they rank the 2016?
I don't know. Look, I could look it up. This is really unprofessional. I was sure I had it on my phone, but
no. Well, I couldn't give a rat's what Poindexter thinks. We won the grand final, and by the way, Collingwood, or Brody Mychek, if he's got a medallion hanging around his neck, he won't care like that. He's let's be honest. If in most other teams, he's your third forward, whereas at Collingwood, he's their number one forward. That's my point.
I understand.
Been an amazing effort for Collingwood to get, because if Collingwood had a key forward, a bigger key forward, then I just think, and a good one, right? I think they just win the grand final. It's their one thing that I'm sure that they would want on their shopping list come next year.
For what it's worth, even though you haven't asked me, I'm tipping Collingwood.
You're going to, by what, 2 points?
No, I actually think they're going to do it fairly comfortably. Collingwood are gettable. I will accept that, but I don't trust Brisbane. While I think individually in their midfield there's some great individuals, I think collectively they can be overpowered in there, and I think Collingwood's going to win the game. And if Collingwood gets on a roll, I think they're going to be very hard to stop. Happy to be proven wrong next week.
Okay, well, so I'm going for. Well, I'm not going for Brisbane. I just think Brisbane will win the grand final. There you go. So that's
by how many points?
14.
Okay. Collingwood by 33, I'm going with.
All right, 14 points. And Norm Smith medal. You're going to...
Oh, geez, I hadn't thought about that, but yeah, keep going. Yep.
Who's your Norm Smith?
You're putting me on the spot here. No, I'm going to reserve judgment there. Give me 5 minutes on that. Save that to the end of the show.
What about the Brownlow? You've got to have it. The Brownlow is on tonight.
I'd like Marcus Bontempelli to win, but has he done enough to really nick Dacos, do you think, or are there others? Are there other players?
I'm not a massive fan of the Brownlow anyway. You know that.
I didn't think you would be. Will you watch or?
Yeah, I what? Do you want to know why?
Why?
Because I never won.
Yeah, no, I was just going to say why you watch. No, I know why you didn't. Why you're not a fan. I know it hurt. You don't like to say it. You do want one.
No, I don't. I'm glad I'm in the category with some others like Lee Matthews and Gary Ablett Senior.
With Lee's record, it is phenomenal as well, isn't it?
What about Jason Dunstall? Kicked 140 whatever goals and didn't win the Brownlow that year.
Did he poll at all in that year?
He came second.
Did he? Okay.
Behind Scott Wind.
Oh, Scott Wind.
Now, I'm sorry, Scotty had a very good year, by the way. Yeah. What people forget is Brownlow Brownlow medalists aren't necessarily great players. There are some great Brownlow, some unbelievably great players, but then there's some other Brownlow medalists that just had a really good year.